Hello and welcome to our free energy healing of the month. And the topic today is self-love. So I'm really happy to be with you today, and thanks so much for joining. I really enjoy these group sessions, and I always love it when we come together with one intention. And our intention today is to increase self-love. So before we go into this, I'm going to give you a quick overview on how we're going to do this today. So I will first explain to you what it actually means to feel love for yourself, and how to increase self-love, and actually also what does usually stand in our way. And then I'm going to show you a technique that you can use. And I think that would be really good if you do this repeatedly. Yeah, it's a technique that will help you to increase this feeling over time. And of course, I'm going to also support you here with doing energy work. And in case if this is your first time that you're watching and you don't know who I am, I want to quickly introduce myself to you. My name is Dr. Katharina Johnson. I am a medical doctor from Austria, but really I'm an energy healer, and I've been doing this for, I think, 15 plus years. And I really love just being with you and teaching you these techniques. So let's talk a little bit about that, yeah? Increasing self-love. Yeah? So I bet that if I ask you, right, do you really love yourself? Right? It's a question no one really asks. But most people would probably say, yes, I do, but yeah. And so the why is this? Yeah, why can't we just feel love for ourselves constantly? That would be ideal, right? That we even don't have to think about it. But usually what happens is this, right? When we go back to a baby, yeah, when a baby is born or it's a toddler, right? You can look in the baby's eyes and you see through the eyes the love, right? It just beams with love. And it has this, of course, for him or herself and for the people around. And that's just our natural state. That's how we are actually born. But then what happens is that we, of course, learn, we watch our parents, our caregivers, and we start to formulate sets of beliefs, right? Beliefs like, for example, if the child learns, well, it only gets love and attention when it accomplishes something, yeah, or it behaves, or whatever it is, right? Then it learns that love is conditional. There's a condition attached to receiving love. Yeah, and of course, the child needs the mirror. Yeah? So in an ideal world, right, the child would always get love regardless of what he or she does and what he or she is capable of. But we cannot really blame our parents because they have never been shown how to do this either. And so then we start forming these beliefs. Yeah? And we see the world through the filter of belief. We have learned that we need to achieve something. Usually, this is what happens, of course, in the Western world, right? And then when we do, or yeah, let's say we achieve something, we feel good about ourselves. Yeah. And in that moment, you might feel good about yourself, but is this really self love? I highly doubt it. Because if you take away the achievement, it doesn't always have to be achievement. It could be looks or status or whatever it is. Yeah. But if you take this away from that person, is that person still content with himself or with herself? Probably not, right? Probably not. And so that's also something that I've seen with my clients over and over and over and over again. There is one belief that keeps you from feeling the love for yourself. So, what do you think this belief is? Now, just think about it, or just think it for yourself. What do you think? What do you think? Why is it hard for you to feel love for yourself? Is it that you haven't accomplished what you want to accomplish? or you've made a mistake in the past and you regret it. What do you think it is? What's the belief? What is it that your mind is actually telling you? That you can't love yourself or that you're not lovable, right? Because that is really a function of the mind, and we call it also the ego, yeah, that forms these sets of the beliefs. But this is what I found. Regardless of what people have done or achieved, or how they look like, or how much money they have, or how much status they have, this is what I found. The number one belief is, I am not good enough. I am not good enough for whatever reason, right? And it really doesn't matter what's the reason. What is it that your mind is telling you? Because this is something I want you to understand. The reason that you're actually holding back love from yourself. And that might be a surprise for you, because at the very depth of your being, you are love, right? So we withhold love from ourselves because we have certain beliefs that basically cut off that natural flow of love that a baby, a toddler already feels, yeah. And so that belief is, I am not good enough, right? So when we have these beliefs, I am not good enough, yeah, we see the world through this filter, and you can try to fill this void. You can try to prove it to yourself, right? And I have worked with people who are very successful, who have status and even fame, but deep down they also felt, I'm not good enough, and they just had a good way of compensating, yeah, compensating it, proving to the world, hey, I am good enough. But deep down they still felt that, because they had this belief. And so today I want to show you actually how you can work with this belief that stands in your way. Now, before we do this, I want to explain to you what is actually a belief, right? So as I already said before, a belief is the filter through you see the world, through which you see the world, right? An enlightened person doesn't have this set of beliefs, and that's why they can actually see the world how it really is. Why they can see people in a real way, right? They can see the soul. But let's just take a step back, and we take this belief, I am not good enough. Yeah. So a belief is basically a thought that you have thought over and over and over and over and over, usually on a subconscious level first. You're not conscious that you're thinking it, right? But then what happens if you think a thought over and over and over and over? Something else happens. To the thought is attached a feeling. Yeah. And the feeling is usually a feeling of conviction, almost like a strong feeling. It's a strength. Yes, this is true, right? But again, let's take a step back and think about it. It's on one hand, it's the belief, the thought, and on the other hand, it is the feeling. That's all what it is. And once we actually remove the feeling of conviction, yes, this is true, usually the belief starts to crumble too. Yeah. And as I said, I cannot give you love, self-love, right? I cannot give this to you because you already have it within you. And this is really something I want you to understand. You're withholding it from yourself, not consciously, but that belief stands in your way. Yeah. And so that's what I want to do. I want to teach you now a way on how you can work with this belief. Of course, you might want to do this a few times or many times, depending how strong this belief is for you. You can also use this for different beliefs, yeah, but let's just use this one. And once I've shown you how to work with this belief, we want to really remove that sense, that feeling of conviction that this is true. I want to then help you to allow yourself to feel love, because what it really means to love yourself, it actually means being in a state of love. being love. That's really what it means. Because if you say, I love myself for blah, 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 or I just love myself, and when you think about who's the I that loves, right? Who's the I that loves? I love myself. It's already a division, right? And this is usually comes from the ego. I love myself because blah, 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 because of these reasons. But that's not what we're doing here. And this is not what I mean. So love, self-love means being in a state of love, being love. That's love. Again, let's just think about enlightened beings. For example, the Buddha, right? It was said, right, that the Buddha had such a strong field, right? Because all the beliefs, all the illusions were basically gone. That the love that he was, it could emanate and people could feel it. So that's what we want to do. Right? We want to remove the belief so that love that is already inside of you can emanate from you. Okay, let's do it. And I'm gonna play some music for you. Please make yourself comfortable. Yeah, just get into a comfortable state. And I'm gonna show this here. And we're gonna turn on the music just for relaxation. Okay, so please make yourself comfortable. And take a deep breath in and exhale. And just become aware of your body. And take another deep breath in and exhale. And another one. Simply relax. And let's connect to the group energy. Regardless of where you are in the world, we are connected, and I'm also including everyone who's gonna watch this video at a later point in time. We include you as well. And let's imagine that we are all in a big circle. And maybe you can even feel the other person, the energy. And let's set our intention for our time together. And I would say the intention actually is to remove the barriers that stand in your way to feel love for yourself, to be love. That's even better, to be love. Okay, to remove the barriers that stand in your way to being love. That's the intention. And think about that intention right now. Come back to yourself, feeling into your body. And I'm opening the field for healing, and I'm going to put you all into the healing space. And first, I'm going to start with just doing a energy clearing so that you can be more present, to feel lighter. And I'm going to bring in the white light energy into your aura. space around you. And we're gonna ask that all worries, emotions that you wanna let go of, that it's taken, dissolved into the white light. And I'm gonna bring in the white light energy from the top chakra down into the crown chakra, into the third eye, into the throat, into the heart, into the solar plexus chakra, into the pelvis, and into the root chakra. And right now, I would like for you to think about the belief. I'm not good enough. It could be, of course, I mean, as I said in the beginning, this is usually most common belief. Yeah, it could be a slight variation for you. Maybe I'm not lovable or whatever it is. Yeah, but you know it best. Usually that's what resonates. But if you don't know, let's take this one. I'm not good enough. And when you think this, and now this is really important. Yeah, I want you to feel into it. Yeah, because we don't want to do this on the intellectual level. Yeah, because on the intellectual level, we don't really get the result so much because we're working with the energy. So I want you to feel into your body. I want you to feel and search for the sense of conviction. Meaning, yeah, this is true. Yes, this is true. I'm not good enough. And what do I mean with sense of conviction? It's usually a sense of strength, a conviction. Yes, this is true. And there's a place in your body when you think that belief that usually feels very strong. Yeah, it could be the solar plexus, it could be your feet, wherever it is. And right now, I want to give you some moment here and feel into this. You don't need to do anything with it, but we will need that area because there is a specific place in your body where you can sense that sense of conviction. So try it on. I'm not good enough. Where can you sense it in your body? Where is that sense of strength and conviction? And when you can feel it, I want you to just rate that sense of conviction. Again, we're not doing this on the intellectual level, we're doing this on the feeling level. From 0 to 10, 10 would be absolutely true. Yes, I'm not good enough. I can feel it. It's so strong. Yeah. Just rate it and don't overthink it. Just feel into it. What's the first number that you're getting? And so remember where that area is in your body, where you feel that strength. Yeah. But you can let it go for now. Just notice where it was in your body. And as I said before in the beginning, a belief is a thought plus the sense of conviction. It's not more, it's just simple, it's simply that. And now I would like for you to think about your intention again. Your intention is to let go of this belief now so that you can actually sense the energy of love inside of yourself. Very good. So, next I would like for you to call for some helpers. Yeah? Because sometimes we need help, we cannot do everything alone. I'm helping you here, but I also know that you have helpers in another dimension that are working with you. It could be your spirit guides, it could be an ancestor, it could be an animal, it could be just a light, it could be also, if you prefer that, it could be God, or another name would be source, nature, universe. Whatever you believe in, some being or energy that can help you. Call it forth now. Ask it for help. Very good. And now I would like for you, imagine. When I say imagine, it doesn't have to see things totally vividly in your mind's eye. Feeling is just enough. I want you to imagine this now, that there is this help that you were calling forth available for you. And this being or this energy is now helping you so that you can see that golden light energy builds up on your top chakra. Like there's a lot of golden light flowing right now in the top chakra, but it stays right now there. So from the top down, we want to build up this energy and call it forth, because that energy is going to help you in a moment. Allow that energy to build up, the top chakra flowing into the top chakra. See in your mind's eye that there is a golden ball of light energy, very high vibration. And allow it to build up even more, even stronger. And even stronger. See it in your mind's eye. It's a very high vibration. Maybe you can even feel it already on the top chakra. And in just a moment, we'll do something with this ball of light, but I think it wants to increase even further and further. Becomes even stronger, more powerful. And now what I want you to do is, I want you to tell this ball of light to go into your body, right into this area of your body where you felt that sense of conviction, that strength about this belief. And this ball of light basically is melting away that sense of conviction that this is actually true. And you don't have to do anything with it, right? Just allow it to happen. See that ball of light now, filling or going into your body, right into this place where you felt it. And in case you didn't get it before, just allow it to go into this place where it is needed the most and just trust it. Feel the energy flowing into your body, into the sense of conviction. Melting away, or actually transmuting is a better word. Transmuting that feeling of conviction, allowing it to happen. Feel it just happen on its own. And while you do this and allow it to happen, I'm saying something that's really just meant actually for your subconscious mind. Yeah, I mean, you're hearing it consciously, but really it's for your subconscious mind. Because when you had a belief for a long time, the ego often holds on to it because it derives a sense of self. So sometimes it's a threat to the ego. And that's why I'm saying it now to the ego. If you let this go now, you will still know who you are, but a better version, right? You're going to have like an upgraded version of yourself. And I'm going to now ask for this energy to be increased even stronger. The golden light in your body melting away, bringing down the sense of conviction that this is true to a zero. And also the minds, seeing the mind struggle, we're also going to ask for this energy to be released. Mind doubting. And just allow it to happen. Just allow it to happen. And I'm going to ask that the sense of conviction, that this belief is true, is going to be released down to the level zero, along with the thought that you're not good enough, it's a lie, it's not true. And we're going to ask for this to be transmuted into higher vibration energy. Energy of unconditional love. See it and feeling it, melting it away, the conviction. But again, it's a passive thing. You don't have to do anything. You just trust that this higher power that is helping you to evolve, to get closer to the energy of truth. And the truth is you're already perfect the way you are. And again, I'm going to ask for this energy to be released down to the level zero. I'm going to ask for a new belief to come in, yeah? To replace the old one. So it's going to be easier for you then. Connect true love. And I'm gonna call forth the belief, I'm perfect the way I am. I'm perfect the way I am. And again, you're gonna bring this energy into your body with the sense of conviction that now this is true. I am perfect the way I am. Always remember, truth is stronger than the lie. And that's the truth, right? I'm perfect the way I am. I'm already perfect. So that's why we're gonna bring in the higher frequency in. And we're gonna ask for this energy to be increased to a level 10. I'm perfect the way I am. And again, reducing, I'm not good enough, letting it go. I am good enough. Not I'm perfect, excuse me. I am perfect the way I am. I want you to feel into this belief right now. Feeling into it. Again, you don't do this on the level of the mind, but with a feeling state. Again, you're looking for a sense of conviction. This is not true. I am perfect the way I am. There will be a place in your body that now feels strong. It could be the same place, yeah? And again, I'm gonna bring in the golden light energy, and wherever you're feeling that strength now, we want to increase this and ask that light to increase that feeling of conviction. Yes, this is true. This is the truth. I'm perfect the way I am. Perfect the way I am. I want you to feel into the energy of that belief. Breathe it in, the truth of this belief, the feeling. And now I want you to even let go of this belief right now. And with what I mean with letting go, just allowing it to settle into your body. You don't have to focus on it anymore. Focus on your body right now. I'm gonna ask now that energy of love to come forth, to show itself that is already inside of you. Again, that is love that is not conditional. That is just unconditional love. We're gonna actually strengthening it here. Yeah, bringing it in is the wrong word because it is already inside of you. I do this with the pink light energy from the top down right into your heart. and feeling your body, just as a reminder to nudge it out, yeah, from the heart, to allow it. And this is something that I want you to do right now. Allow it. Don't force it. Allow it to show itself. Simply be. Just allow it. And don't worry, there's nothing that you have to do in case you're wondering if you're doing it wrong or right. It's not doing, it is being. Be love. Feel love inside of you. Pink light. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Relax into it. Maybe you feel some tingling in your body. That's often the case. We do energy healing. Sometimes people get emotional. Yeah, if that happens, just allow it to be, just cleansing. Allow it to come forth. And again, we're going to ask for this to be strengthened, to flow into your entire body and even into the space around you. Filling that space. And just notice how you're feeling now. I'm gonna end now. I'm bringing in the golden light energy into your body, the energy of the highest healing, order, coherence, balance, and harmony into your body. And I'm gonna ask that this energy continues as long as needed and as much as needed, so that you can connect to this beautiful energy more and more, so that you remember that you are love. And then I'm going to close the field. And if you want to, you can move a little bit around, stretch out. And now I would like to hear from you in the chat function. And I would like for you to just, let me know, how did you like it? Do you have any questions? And just let me know, or just want to share your experience. We really want to hear from you. I think that's always lovely when we connect to the group, also to the chat function. And yes, so this is basically, I showed you how to do this, yeah? And you might have to go back to it most likely, yeah, to doing this often, yeah, doing this until you can feel it, yeah, until that sense of conviction, this which I spoke of that so-called negative belief, until it's totally gone. It might take a little bit, but I always love teaching you some energy methods, and this is something that you can always use. And also would like for you to ask, if you like this, to please like my video and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be wonderful. And then also, if you are interested in a private healing session with me, I work a little bit differently, one-on-one. I also use a, a healing method that's called EMDR. That's also very effective in releasing emotions. And that's combine this with energy work. So if you're interested in this, a link is below. And also have a little gift for you. It's a chakra healing meditation. If you haven't signed up on my website for this healing meditation, it's also below the description, and you can get that there. You can download it on your phone or so, and always listen to it for an energy tune up. Okay, so let's just see what people are saying. Okay, so I never have had this a belief I'm not good enough. My belief is that I'm not lovable because I'm not worthy of love. Yeah, as I said, as I said, of course, when we do this group healing, right, I cannot go into each of all of the beliefs, but this is a variation. That's why I said, and when we did the healing, you can use with whatever belief that you think is best. Yeah. So I'm not lovable or not worthy of love. I've had this. My clients have this as well. But as I said, the most common one is usually I'm not good enough. Yeah. And I'm not worthy of love. There might be even underneath, I'm not good enough. And that's why I'm not worthy of love. Yeah. So you see, but starting is a good starting point. Yeah. To do this one. Okay. Okay. So incredible. And thank you also for joining. And we get a lot of thank yous, and thank you always also for participating. Yeah, I really enjoy this. It was very time. Let's see. Thank you so much. This was very timely healing and integrated integration. Okay, great. Good. Yes. And if you need it again, of course, go back to it. So Tracy writes, let me see this here. As soon as you called in the glowing golden light, I heard my negative belief shift into a positive statement that I'm worthy of the life I want and I'm perfect as I am. Tracy, you've got this. Yes, I love that. You are. So that's when, I mean, that's fantastic, of course. If you're hearing this and you're so intuitive, then definitely work with that energy. Yeah. And what I mean with work with that is feeling into that and allowing yourself to not just hear it from the outside world, but really bring in that energy and that feeling that you are worthy of the life that you want and that you are already perfect to embody it. That's really important, because when you start embodying it, it is in your field. Yeah, it is in your body, it's in your field. And with embodying it, I mean literally feeling into it, claiming it. Claim it. Yeah. Okay. Barbara writes, let me see. I felt it strongly in my heart, and I also felt helpers around me. I'm so happy. Thank you. Great. So I'm wondering who these helpers were, and most likely you are able to connect to them also when you do this by yourself. And most likely these helpers can help you with other things as well. So thank you for sharing. Okay, here, thank you so much. At the end, I was surprised to notice I had that my aura was full and round. I think my negative belief was keeping the energy from flowing before. Yes, it's yeah, absolutely. Because if you have, I mean, we all have this set of beliefs, yeah. And as I said, the belief is the filter how you see the world, and the belief is also the filter for your energy, that you can feel it or not. So that's really a great point that you made here. Yes, the belief kept that energy from flowing into you. I mean, this is really how powerful our mind is. Isn't this incredible? Right? So it's the most important. This is something that I found in a deep meditation, that the most important thing for us is what we actually believe about ourselves. That's the that's the most important thing, because this is really how we experience ourselves, how we can enjoy ourselves and our life. So awareness is always very, very important, right? What do you actually believe about yourself, and is the belief necessarily true? We usually don't question our belief. We usually are not even aware of our beliefs. Yeah, but this is also a very fantastic method, that actually you sit down and they say you have an issue in one area of your life, and then you feel into what is it actually that you're believing about yourself that creates this issue. Yeah, and then you can work with this technique. I mean, there are different belief change techniques, yeah, but you can use this one also to change other beliefs. Okay, so okay, see if I a tingling in the solar plexus, and later it released and stopped. Okay, interesting. Yeah, they're sensitive to the energy. Great. So, Fiona, right, thank you so much. I could feel the love in all my cells and the spaces in my body. Great. I love it how everyone here is so sensitive to the energy. I love that. Thank you also for participating. And here again, Tracy again, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here's another one. Okay, Barbara writes something was removed by them and they healed something. Interesting. That is great. So some purple, some people see can feel it, some people see the colors. Okay, Clara, she felt a tingle in the hands and feet and in the solar plexus during the healing. I felt my angels around me. My new belief is I am lovable because I exist. Oh, that is a great one. It's okay and good to love myself just as I am. I'm lovable because I exist. I just love this. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. Okay. Love it, Claire. Yes, me too. Love it too. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, for joining. If you have a suggestion for the next healing, you can always write it down in the, not in this comment section, but in the video comment section. Again, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's do this again next month with a new topic. Thanks so much again for joining. Have a great day or evening wherever you are. Until soon. Much love and bye-bye.